Hello everyone, here I am once more, the Chilean Ragnaros player, with a new video, this time going back to tanking. Yes, because I realized that I really love to tank, because I really like my warrior. Not because he's extremely overpowered right now, because I like warriors. When I started this expansion, I realized that the protection warrior was very weak. But I met one person. His name is Sense. He has a nice guild and also has a YouTube channel if you want to check it out. He was in the dungeon finder. I think he was going for that the daily bag you can get, and it was a freehold. I think he did some amazing warrior things, like pulling the whole dungeon, doing tons of DPS. It was amazing, and he also told me that if I really like the class, just keep playing it. It's same as he's going to keep playing it despite being so bad. But I kept playing. I made some good memories thanks to him, and I really appreciate it. Well, this time I have a run. As you can see, I've done several good ones, but I wasn't able to record them because I was speaking in Discord and it wasn't in English. Well, so I joined King's Rest, and it's a plus 11. I was searching for a little higher, but I got rejected from all other groups. Well, it's kind of expected because I'm a Ragnaros player, but I'm not going to that let me down. My morale is high, maybe higher. Yes, every single moment, my morale keeps rising. I'm ready, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm strong, and I'm going to show it with this run. Also, I hope that I get the 200 sword because I wanted to do DPS, but my weapons are 415 and 430. Oh yes, I'm ready. And those high levels by today's standards are extremely low. But at least they are not the mythic plus 0 weapons, they are from the Eternal Palace, so you don't see them quite often. Okay, so here we go. I like to... Well, we don't have priest for the mass dispel, so as a warrior, I like to get close to the shadows or pull them, proc Berserker Rage, so I don't get feared, and kill them all by myself. When we have pretty bad affixes, like Sanguine, that left pulls with the shadows, I try to do it as organized as I can. Well, yeah, that was pretty good. When you got those blood elves, it's also fine too. Oh. Well, that stun went the wrong way, but at least nobody got affected. Yeah, I have a good feeling about this group. They seem to know really well the mechanics. Also, we are closer to Shadowlands, and despite being the warrior protection weak, I like to keep playing that class. I started BFA playing protection warrior as well, and I was able to kill a couple of mythic older bosses tanking. I think that's quite an accomplishment, especially when you play the weakest tank at the moment. Well, not right now because the warrior is really strong. But I mean when the expansion just started. That was a pretty weak warrior because I had ignored pain on the global cooldown, so I couldn't hit and protect myself at the same time. Alright, let's get this guy to the other side. So I don't think the state of the warrior really affect me, because I already played a very weak warrior before. Also, I amazed quite a bunch of equipment to level up quite comfortable without dying too much or stuff like that. I wish that they should change a little bit the talents. For example, I was commenting on that with a friend, and he said that anger management should be baseline, like the Dead Knight Ossuary, and I think that he's right. It should be a baseline talent. In that aspect, I miss the Legion artifact talents. Some of them were pretty good. But not so much. I prefer though the gladiator stance. Thanks to my friends, I was allowed to do DPS. Okay, let's get the shadows. Berserker Rage. Alright. See that? I love that. Well, as I was saying, gladiator stance, because my friends had enough patience to let me play Protect as a DPS, and it was extremely fun. The mobility was amazing. Also had pretty good survivability if I got the aggro or something like that. Also the fights were pretty good. I miss high mode, for example. Everybody loves Blackrock Foundry, but I had a lot more fun during high mode. I don't know why. Maybe I got tired from so much red and brown. The color palette of Blackrock Foundry. Same thing happened to me with the Nosot raid. I got quite tired of purple. And with Emerald Nightmare. Yes, that was too much red and black plus another reddish colors. I like my variety. Also, I'm a man born and raised in a mountain, so I really like the green dungeons. Also blue, mountain and sea. This boss is really scary when I have to kill it, especially on Tyrannical. As a tank, I don't worry that much. But as a disciplined priest, that dot, the speed gold, it was really strong, especially at the start of the expansion. And I had to play disciplined priest. I was pretty happy at the start, but then it got nerfed and more nerfs, and then Mythic Plus got really difficult. Almost all the other healers I know as my friends are paladins and a couple of druids. They were able to push pretty far, but I always had very serious problems pushing. Well, as this priest at least, because as a warrior I did pretty good during season 1, and also I think I did a good job on season 2. Well, also I had to deal with some real life responsibilities, so I didn't have that kind of time to push that much. Okay, this boss went pretty damn good. Yeah, it's over. King's Rest was in general pretty hard at the beginning, but the rewards were also quite good, especially stuff like the two-handed sword, or my friends who healed for me. All paladins always wanted the sword with critical strike and mastery, because paladins were mainly searching for critical strike. I don't know how's that in Shadowlands, but well, I'm not a very good reader in that aspect, or maybe I don't know what Blizzards do some from time to time. But my friends were saying that the diminishing return of skill points or secondary stats was increased. So haste, mastery, versatility, and all that was becoming quite worthless. It seems like item level is everything that matters now. I played this game since it's the Burning Crusade, then a lot of Wrath of the Lich King. Then I joined the army, so I skipped all the expansions until Pandaria. But I remember that if I wanted to tank, I needed defense rating, so I didn't get crushed by critical strikes. Some expertise, so my hits didn't get blocked or parried. My skills especially, because they tend to miss, and that was pretty bad. But then the game got kind of brain dead, is the word I'm looking for. Well, I'm not very sure about that. But I really liked the game more when I had a lot more choices with my gear. Especially, I'm a very mathematic man. I really like numbers. Uh, I really like math. So I had a field day calculating stats and stuff like that. I was, for example, when I was in university, I loved to spend, for example, a lunch break looking for the items that I wanted. For example, how many items on each dungeon or raid I required to reach certain level of haste or critical strike or to get the cap of defense rating, the gems that I needed and the enchants. I really liked that. Today, I don't think you can do that. Today you just get you have fun with the game. Alright, this part. Let's kill the little ones. Oh my, I got infected with the fear. Let's drop this guy on the other side. Yeah, I think they are done, the little boys. So let's go. I'm not sure if Blizzard can go back to all those numbers. Maybe I am a unique case, and I am the only one who enjoys numbers and stuff like that. I don't really know. But I like it to farm these marks of gold, for example, to buy your tier set. That was pretty fun. Let's pull everything. Yes, let's inflate our DPS. There are a ton of friends that do DPS that really like the teaming affix, because they tend to inflate a lot their DPS. I personally don't like it because I have to calculate more and more trash, and I'm not a fan of just clearing trash and more trash. I do. I am a fan of doing these things in time and some weird tricks, but sometimes with another when it get mixed with some affixes, like for example necrotic, having more trash is not fun at all, at least for the tank and the healer. The DPS, no, they can have a field day with anything. Okay, so let's get bathed in this laser. Oh, what's happening with our healer? He's getting kind of overwhelmed. Okay, let's continue. Okay, Mr. Sul. Oh, for example, at the start of the expansion, the warrior was pretty bad, but it dealt a lot of AoE damage. I remember when we went to the Sul fight for the first time in Uldir. I went as a off tank. The main tank was a bloody gay in the guild, an officer, and I suddenly started doing thunderclaps like a madman. And my whole guild got impressed in the Sul fight because he had so much ads that I topped the DPS chart, and they were yelling, stop it, man. That's supposed to be our job." It was pretty fun. Plus, they were kind of surprised because they never did Uldir with another warrior tank. Nobody wanted to play it. Maybe that's why I did so well during season 1. I was a unicorn. Okay, let's set this guy free. I really like the mobility though. I wish we could have standards back. I don't know if you remember, but we before, at least in Spandaria, we had standards that we could, like flags, those battle flags. We could throw them, give buffs or debuffs, but we could also intercept to them. So imagine, oof, I got hit there. Imagine charging, then heroic leap away, throw your flag, and intercept to them. That was a huge distance, and that was pretty fun, especially during PvP. Okay, this guy is dead. This guy is also pretty scary and tyrannical. I'm a little confident. I have a lot of faith in these guys. They are playing pretty good. And the best part is that I am the only Ragnaros player, so that's going to go pretty well. This part is quite scary. Not because of the bleedings, but the casters, you see this? Those priests, the bolts they cast, let's reflect, they deal quite a lot of damage. At least the warriors get melted by them. So I try to focus them first. That Twilight devastation damage. But I'll be serious. I don't think I'm going to miss that. Okay, let's move away. I can get hit though by that and charge back though. So I'm not that scared, but I want to make things easier for my hero. Oh, should I push the whole room? Okay, too late. I should have pushed everything and do a mega big AoE super pool. Okay, but this patrol, this guy can be pretty annoying if he hit with that some of our party members. For example, I can charge or heroic leap away to avoid damage, fall damage, but they cannot. Oh, well, let's get the rest. That guy is pretty much dead. Alright, I really like that hole. Should I get one more back? No, I'm going to get the one to trigger the cinematic at the end. So I'm not worried about percentage. Maybe I will overpull, but with teaming, better safe than sorry. Okay, let's get this eye. Uh, well, time to move. Let's get it a little soft. Hmm? What? What happened? I no. It reset. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's take this one to the end. Then we clear the packs that are right here, so we can trigger the cinematic after the boss is dead. And with that, we take the other pillar and we take it directly to Sul. With that, we can kill the last boss and be done with it. This boss is, or at least was, pretty scary, especially the one with the axes, because I had, well, especially as a discipline priest, the guy throws a dot randomly to one of our party members, and that dot in tyrannical, in case plus 10 or more, hit like a truck. I'm not sure if it was able to one-shot it, but the damage was at least more than half of the HP. For a disciplined priest, that's pretty hard. For example, you have tools to deal with that, like Rapture, but you can't have Rapture every 30 seconds. No, that's too much. So later with this, oof, what happened there, Mr. Druid? Well, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. Well, as I was saying, we used to just pop bloodlust during that one. Maybe we still do that. I haven't had much experience recently, and we are good with that. This fat girl, if I get a parry during her destructive hand, backhand something, it dealt no damage to me. See? Give me a parry. Come on. Oh, nice. We get it. See? No debuff. And we can still keep seducing her. Yes, just... Oh, I like my women. With meat in their bones. This guy with the totems, I remember the first wipes with this one, because we didn't focus the right totem, and the totem, there's a totem that pretty much one-shots your whole group. Well, I don't have much. Please, Warlock, stop moving. What? Don't worry, buddy. Next time. Next time. You can still get it. Oof. Well, he maybe is one of those new players returning, or the ones who want to play the pre-patch and haven't done this content. Also, the expansion is pretty much over at this point, so I won't deal. I don't want to be rude to them. We are having a great time here. Okay, let's block this one. See, that's the way I like it. Okay, this is the hard one, but I think we can handle it pretty well. See, let the axe roll and take it back to the middle. So we have only concentrical axes and no problems. Okay, Roach, I mean Warlock, round 2. Come on, buddy. Oh, good job. Good job. See that axe in the hunter? That's the scary dot, at least for healers on tyrannical. Well, at least for discipline priest, because I've seen druids deal with it like it's nothing. Now I'm really excited to test Mythic Plus during the pre-patch because we are going to all the classes on even grounds. No corruptions. All the item level gets squished down. We are all equal on equal terms. No 120% of things. I'm going to activate the cinematic. Yes, please go back, my little warlock friend. I'm going to get the pillar stuff. The pillar guy. The pillar man. Yeah. No, I don't. I'm getting tired of JoJo references. I'm going to get the spider and take it directly back to Sul. Meanwhile, the DPS are going to wait for me. No, I am not going to say it. I don't think it's necessary. But just a quick. Come on, buddy. Go back with your DPS friends. Go back, little friend. Oh, come on. Well, let's let him learn the lesson the hard way. Let's have a little fun there. Oh, sorry, buddy, but you got warned. Oh, don't waste your cooldowns, buddy. Oh, well, rest in peace, my friend. Okay, spider needs to die. Easy, nice and easy. Well, the good thing is that the warlock is going to spawn really close, right on top of the third boss. Here we have to deal with Sul, which in Fortified, he's extremely scary. This week, not really. But I remember several times when we had to coordinate extremely well the cooldowns, the defensive cooldowns. Sometimes our DPS had to take the dot. It was really scary. I can mitigate some of his damage, especially with this perfect passive effect that you have when it lasts. But I would like it more if you could just reflect it totally to avoid all the damage for at least one bolt. Oh, we are doing this pretty fast. We still have the cooldowns from Bloodlust. I really like fighting against this guy. He deals mainly physical damage, so I can mitigate it pretty well. During season 1, when the warrior was pretty bad, I started checking which fights were kind of easy or quite manageable by protection warriors. Also, when that a player that really helped me to stick to warrior, who was called Sensei. I don't remember if I mentioned it before. Gave me a link to his channel, and I learned some nice warrior tricks with him. Also, I kept asking questions in his videos, and he politely replied to them. I really liked that. He's a pretty cool guy. If you can check him out, I will appreciate it. I'm just an ant, but even this ant will appreciate it. See? Those spears, the first time I came here, were extremely scary. Why? Because I am a fool, and I like to test the mechanics by experience them firsthand, how much damage they dealt, and the spears were pretty damn scary. Plus, they let you stun, skewered on the ground. My god, I remember the rage of my friends. Okay, that was nice. Let's see if I can get the sword, so I can DPS. My friends want to DPS. Maybe some of you want to see a video in Spanish. Oh, well, bad luck. Oh, maybe the paladin can give me one. Yes. Well, if the little viewers I have want to see a video in Spanish and native Chilean Spanish, I can do a video with my friends, so you can see how we speak, and you can test your own Spanish, how much you understand of the things we say. Also, at least with abbreviations, we speak a lot of English. Oh, please, man. Nice. Oh, that was very nice. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, this guy is pretty cool. It's pretty cool in my book. Well, let's be polite, say goodbye, and go back to the Saralor. Well, I know there's a little left that I can say. I have a lot of fun doing these videos, but right now the game, at least before the pre-patch, I'm getting kind of burnt out. But I would like to keep doing these videos. As I said before, if someone wants to watch a video with native Chilean Spanish, I will be pretty happy to make one. But without adding anything more, goodbye guys. If you liked the video, please subscribe if you want. Bye bye.